What are you waiting for?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lokezul, aka the Pizza Dipper, and this is episode 8 of Skyrim, played in 2024. Check something real quick. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Going to enjoy killing you.
You dare fight a Dunmer?
Over here throwing haymakers.
Going to enjoy killing you.
Damn you! I'll see you burn. Mercy! Never should have come here.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me. A stranger comes to our hall. Politics are something best avoided. I prefer more personal confrontations myself. Your question carries more weight than you may know, newcomer. The sort of thing some of us spend our lives pondering. The difference between a noble band of warriors and a ragged bunch of assassins is as thin as a blade's edge. I try to hold us to the right path. Like most of our band, I found this family after losing my own. I traveled the length and breadth of this land, learning all I could of the sword and the axe. I was just a boy, but I had the fire of a man in my heart. Eventually, my body caught up to my spirit. My predecessor, Askar, found me in Hammerfell. I was serving as a bodyguard for some weak-necked lord out there. He brought me back here, and I realized that I was actually coming home. I worked to bring honor to this family, and to the family that I lost. For my mother, my father, and my grandfather. For all my shield siblings. Family and honor. That's what it means to be one of us, boy. Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy? That's the spirit. Vilkas here will get started on that. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye.
My brother Vilcus is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace.
This can be glitchy right here. It's definitely best to not have a follower for sure. Like I said, just like with brawls, they can jump in, and even without a follower, sometimes it glitches out, and when you swing at focus, all the other companions go hostile. It's just Bethesda doing Bethesda things. 33, 32, 36. So yeah, everything's around the 30s.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
If I eat smear, you won't leave here.
What?
You're mine.
All right, you've had enough. What do you think this is? We don't do battle with magic around here, new blood. Now come at me. Never should have come here.
I could take him.
There you go.
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
It's not exactly forbidden, but even so, it's not true. So that's that.
Thought I heard a dragon.
What brings you here? I'm guessing you're the newcomer, then. Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions. Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group, but every man is his own. Every woman, her own. Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Eorlin Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel. I have a favor to ask. I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me. This isn't a command, just decency. Help out an old blacksmith. I've got to get back to my work.
See how that didn't want to turn? When I went to look left, it went real slow. That's the controller going out.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. Took me in and helped me turn my life around.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
All these younglings.
Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here. Kodlak says not to worry about it. I worry that a bunch of snowberries are out there earning glory while we stay out of it. But I will follow the old man's lead, as ever. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. My mother was a companion, and her mother, and all the women in my family back to Harati Blackblade. I stayed with my father in the woods until I was old enough for my trial. We hunted everything there was to hunt. Good training. Ma didn't live long enough to see me join, but I fight to honor her and all my shield sisters through time. Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Good to see you made it up here.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard with Vilkas.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight? Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas. Did you call me?
Of course we did, Icebrain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
Haven't seen your face before. I'm watching you.
They challenge us to be our best.
None of our business. There's no honor to be had in the squabbling of Jarls. Ask any fool around here and get a different answer. Mercenaries, warriors of honor, brothers and sisters of the blade, drunken rabble. Take your pick. I've been here longer than most of them. Even I don't know sometimes. I just hope they don't kill each other. I learned the ways of the blade in the Great War. Nearly lost my life outside the Imperial City. I came home to Skyrim when it was all over, but I wasn't much good at anything other than fighting. Wandered around as a blade for hire. It was a damned good one, too. The money was good, and the women were good, and the drinks were good. But I was losing myself, my heart. I was lucky the Companions found me. Now there's a reason to be fighting. The honor of my brothers and sisters is worth more than coin. Of course the money is still good. And the drinks. All right then.
Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions. By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've got trouble right here in Whiterun Hold. Nothing we can't handle. bloodsuckers. Vampires. Take every precaution. One bite and you could end up as one of them. I knew you could be counted on. Do what must be done. By the way, if you're looking for something to do...
The latest recruit, right? Wait, is that right? A man of my station has many debts. I'm not much use at labor or learning, but I can throw a punch with the best of them. The companions let me fight for gold, and so I fight. Yeah. Might head down. It means when I have troubles, I always have someone on my side. We have shield siblings to keep our backs as dangerous as our fronts. I think. Yeah.
I never thought they would actually let me join the Companions. But now it looks like they're letting anyone in these days. Fortune and glory, friend. Fortune and glory. It means signing on for the Nord ideas of how to live your life. Honor, battle, glory, all that. Even an elf can be born with the heart of a Nord. Skjor said when I joined. I think he meant it as a compliment. To me, it means not having to answer foolish questions a second time. I avoid going... I can teach you a few things. Until next time.
I'm still trying to figure out why Skjor let you in the first place. So I wouldn't have to answer stupid questions from idiots. Just because you've been accepted here so quickly, don't think I'm gonna help you rise any faster. Fight well, don't be a lout, and you'll be fine. You don't need my help. All right, then.
I was the newest companion until you came along. I guess that's okay. Just means I can show you the ropes. Are you kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl. Haven't you heard the stories of Kodlak and Skjor fighting off the 101 orc berserkers? Skjor says it was more like 40, but he's just being modest. Where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting at their sides. So much. This group, this family, this band. This is the best thing I've ever been a part of. The oldest fighting group in Skyrim, and nothing but glory from Ysgramor's day to our own. To be counted in that line is a bit of immortality. Even if I never see Sovngarde, I'll have that much.
Okay, well, I'm actually going to take a minute. I haven't had breakfast. I was going to make some homemade hash browns, so got to grate the potatoes and wash them and get them soaking.
The latest recruit,
that way I can eat in about an hour or two.
Is that right?
Give me about 5-10 minutes, and we'll get right on it.
Might head down to the meadery later, see what they're brewing up. You can smell the honey on the wind. latest recruit, right? Wait, is that right? The latest recruit, right? Wait, is that right? Might head down to the meadery later, see what they're brewing up. You can smell the honey on the wind. The latest recruit, right? Wait, is that right?
There we go. Vampires, huh?
Huh?
I think he flew away.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years. It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone. The Jarl can hardly eat every deer now, can he?
Yeah, so what I did is whenever you cook with potatoes and you're using like fresh potatoes, um, whether it be French fries or hash browns or whatever, like I took a cheese grater and I grated up the potato. You always want to soak them in water. That, um, Potatoes are very moist. They have water in them naturally. And when you soak them with water, it actually pulls the water out of them. I know it doesn't seem to make much sense, but I promise you it's a thing. Light armor's 37. I need 40 to do that. Okay. Just checking out. Uh-oh. What's this? I want you. I want you. Helgen was a pretty large town as far as Skyrim goes. It's weird that it's not its own hold capital. Like, I think it falls under Falkreath, and it's actually bigger than Falkreath, so it's an odd one. Grab this. Jerk. Bring it back down here. Now I don't believe, I think they got rid of Levitate. I don't even think Levitate was in Oblivion. I think Morrowind was the last place you could levitate. And I think it was actually Tribunal where they stopped, like when you got to Mournhold. They actually made it so you couldn't levitate because they were worried about you, you know, escaping the boundaries of the city there. And that's kind of when they learned, like, yeah, levitate's a great skill, but, you know, like in Daggerfall, where it's, everything is what's the word? Basically randomly generated, like, when you exit out of a town, it's not like a pre-created map that you'll be walking on, it's just a randomly generated map. So you don't have to worry about, you know, people going out of bounds, because it'd be virtually impossible to go out of bounds, you know. Although I suppose if you came to like the border, Daggerfall was interesting because it actually had two holds, Hammerfell and High Rock. I think the next game in the series will be Hammerfell, so it'll be ground we've already covered. Of course, everything's ground we ever covered, because in Arena you go through all the holds. But yeah. And with Morrowind, you know, everything was pre-created, but eventually you know, you get out into the ocean and you just go on forever, I think. Although I do think you could eventually get to a point where you'd hit an invisible wall, but within the scope of Vardenfall, you didn't have to worry about, you know, breaking the boundaries of anything. Whereas in Oblivion and Skyrim, I think the way they did it is like the boundaries of the map are actually all mountains or like ocean. So I do want the dual flurry. vision at now? 34.
She said I'd forget, and usually I do, but sometimes I still remember their faces. We may meet again. There you are. You're not done.
Oh, hell no. Just for the collection. Not sure that's going up at all. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, it's going up a little bit. That definitely went up.
We may feed again today. I knew I smelled blood.
Oh no.
Cowards. I don't converse with my prey.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
There's something out there. Now your blood is mine. Just a taste. I'll try, mortal. Cowards.
Alright. Let's see how this is gonna go. Get out of my way. There we go. Why doesn't my shouts work? Is it because I'm using spells? Is that glitching it out? Like, you can see that I'm... like, clearly...
Bleed and die! Why fuck me? You're bloody...
All quiet now. I don't converse with my prey.
I'm killing this thing.
You're mine! Just taste!
He was about to kill me.
Your blood is already mine!
Roll!
He's killing me with these fucking power attacks that he's got going on.
You try, mortal!
He's about to kill me again.
Surprise.
You know what? I'll take it. Just for fuck's sake, I guess. Black Soul Gem. I remember those. Those are used to trap the souls of humanoid creatures. Huh. Not a huge place. I didn't contract it. I contracted it one of those times, but I died, so... I was like, I'm gonna get back there and there'll be a dragon attacking or some shit.
Some people don't think I'm smart. Those people get my fist. But you, I like. My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should... I'm here to help. Too confusing for me. Empire, Nords, Talos, who cares? Just tell me who needs bludgeoning.
If you keep it in close, you'll have more control.
Vilkas and I have been here since we were little whelps. Our father Jurgen raised us here. Even Vigner couldn't remember companions younger than us.
Heavy weights swinging around your upper body. Your lower body has to compensate, or you'll fall right
I've never
over.
been a smart one, but the companions welcome anyone with the heart of a warrior. When we step into battle, we fight for our own name and the name of the companions.
That's not what I'm worried about.
What then?
That they might get themselves killed.
Another job well done. Your payment is secure, and you have my thanks.
100 gold. Oh, I got 750 just for carrying something to the top of a mountain. You just gave me 100 gold for taking out a master vampire?
Until next time.
I was the newest companion until you came along. I guess
I'll
that's
do
okay.
something for Ayala.
Just means I can
Skior
show
was
you the
looking
ropes.
for you earlier. He didn't say, but you'd better move fast. There's probably something I could find for you to do, but best to check with him.
Ah, there you are. There you are. I did. Your time, it seems, has come. Last week, a scholar came to us. He said he knew where we could find another fragment of Wuthrad. He seemed a fool to me, but if he's right, the honor of the Companions demand that we seek it out. There's a fine line between respect and bootlicking, new blood. But I like your spirit. We've decided this will be your trial. Do well, and you'll be counted among the companions. Farkas will be your shield sibling on this venture, whelp. He'll answer any questions you have. Try not to disappoint, or to get him killed.
I've heard you may actually be stronger than you look. Perhaps we can hunt together someday.
I hope you've readied yourself. So I'm told. Let's see if you impress. Ysgramor was the hero who started the Companions. Wuthrad was his weapon. He came from the ancient homeland and killed all the elves. But not all of them, because some of them are still here.
Much like, I can't think of his name. The guy that's in the Corprasium in Morrowind is the last of the dwarves. And that's only because he was in the Corprasium and he has Corpus disease, so he didn't disappear with the rest of them. There is actually one snow elf that's still around. Just one.
A smart man came and told us about a blade piece. Skjord thinks you should find it, and I'm supposed to watch you. I watch you to make sure you're honorable. If you are honorable and strong, then I could call you brother.
Alright.
Until next time.
I've heard you may actually be stronger than you look. Perhaps we can hunt together someday.
It's night though, so let's go rest.
The latest
I
recruit,
never thought
right?
they would actually
Wait,
let me
is that
join the
right?
Companions. But now it looks like they're letting anyone in these days.
We should keep moving.
I'll meet you at Dustman's Cairn.
Don't delay, Shield brother.
I want to go clear my inventory out. Just
I'm
because
still trying to figure out why Skjor let you in.
I know this is a pretty hefty dungeon.
If the Circle
we're getting
vouches
ready
for
to
you,
go
I'm
to,
sworn
so.
to respect their judgment. But that doesn't mean I like it.
Let's go on over here. I shouldn't have any. Shouldn't have any of this kind of stuff now. Let's see what I got on me. I do have some stuff. Well, hi Lydia. You got anything
What do you
for
need,
me?
Very good, sir.
That 1400 gold is pretty decent. Oh yeah, I got some books. I got some books. I know I got some gear. Apparel.